One nation. Let's go. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace. Hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. Liberian stand up, this our home. No more waiting, we must own. The future calling loud and clear. Fix our country, start right here. This glorious land of liberty belongs to you, belongs to me. We won't surrender, we won't break. For Liberia's sake, we awake in joy and gladness, hearts aligned. No tribe, no hate, just one mind. We shout for freedom, proud and loud. Lift Liberia, make her proud. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace. Hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. From Lofa Hills to Maryland shore, we are one forevermore. All tribes united, county strong. Different voices, one same song. No selling votes, no cheap reward. We choose the truth, we choose the Lord. A better future we demand. With clean hearts we take a stand. We are our brother's keeper. Stronger when we stand together. No more fighting, no more fear. Peace and love will lead us there. Long live Liberia, hear the cry. We lift her name forever high. One Liberia, we stand as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Side by side, we'll never fall. United, we conquer all. One love, one peace. This our plea. Build the land for all to see. Hand in hand, we take our stand. God bless Liberia, our land.
God bless Liberia, the land of liberty, the land that God gave us. So we should not regret of anything. That is the land that God gave us. Yeah. Thank God for Liberia. Liberia is a sweet land of liberty. And we should appreciate the country called Liberia. We are still good people. We are still doing good. We're quick to forgive and we're quick to forget. That is our problem. We're quick to forgive and we're quick to forget. But when we forget, instead of learning a lesson, we continue the same thing. And when we are in a comfortable spot, we don't worry about the other people. This is what we're talking about. Liberians, I want us to open our eyes. I want us to think out of the box. We don't really read to know the facts. We wait for people to explain to us, even the educated ones. If you want to catch Liberian man or anyone, if you want to put in a position where you would benefit for any contract between you and Liberians, just put it into writing and put it into a long sentence. Let it be long. Put it in the middle. They will sign. We're all reading. Everything some of us get to know here from someone. We don't read our constitution, the one that guides us. Even on the job, we don't read the handbook. We just assume how it's supposed to be like. So when you look at it, all in all, we don't honor or respect what we put on paper. We don't respect it, like our constitution. The constitution made it clear. When you look at the presidency, the president has the power. The president is the one with the agenda. The president is the one with the vision. No one vote for vice president, my people. No one. The vice president, once the president is alive, the vice president is just a ceremonial position. I can put in a super simple terms called you're just an error boy or error girl. The president can instruct you anytime, even if you're in a coalition. When you guys are in a coalition, the president is the one that have the final decision. The president is the one that have the final decision. So when you listen to people saying that I'm running for president, not vice president, they know exactly what it means. And you're supposed to understand that. But we Liberians, we are the ones suffering. We are the one trying to make some foolish decision that make no sense. Oh, why you can't go as vice president? Why you can't just run as senator? Do you know who telling you that? That the people that don't support you. And even if you try to run as senator, they will say, but why you try as a representative? But they got other people who we voted for as representative who were never representative. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. They got people that we voted for as senator, but they were never representative. They never tried a representative position. They were never even community leaders, but we voted them as senator. President Weah was never a community leader. He was never a representative from his district, but we voted him straight to senator for Montserrat County, the biggest county. Mr. Weah never came with the experience. He never had a big government job. He came from his professional soccer life, and then that was it. And then from there, we made him president. But other people that we try to preach their names and say, oh, this person is qualified. We say, no, you say the person should start. The person good, but that are big but. And the people will tell you, say, don't go, don't do this. So under the constitution, every Liberian has the right to contest. It is your right, but it is a privilege to serve. In a country like Liberia, the issue does not matter. The issue, the real issue, they don't pay attention to it. When they like you, they like you. When they like you, they love you, they love you. That is not how we vote. When you want to vote, the Constitution gave us the power to select or elect our leaders. The Constitution never told us to interview or to ask whether they got a degree. No, they never talk about degree. They never say you should get. They never, nothing in the Constitution that talk about education. Nothing. So I don't blame anyone who want to run. But at the same time, it's just human. It's just something that you must know something. Because they will ask you questions. Not because they say there's nothing in the Constitution about education, but they want that general mind that, let me break it down. There's something you must know. If you can read, you can write, and you can think. You know right from wrong. That's it. You're not going to write your speech, but when you write a speech, you should read it. You're not going to do all the thinking. But when they put it together, when they put an agenda together, you should be able to read it and see if it's right. Because when they put that agenda together and your men telling you, Oh, Mr. President, we got to increase the gas price. Then you got to think, ah, if I increase the gas price, things will increase because transportation, everybody will start adding on. Common sense. That is common sense. Common sense is not common. It's very, very expensive and it's very valuable. So you can look at your people and say, we 2 years from now, we should be able to provide our own food. But in 2 years, what they will be eating, okay, we'll subsidize the rice. And then at that time, we'll be ready. So you got to always have something ready for the people to be eating while you're doing a big job. So you got long term and short term. That is why we want our candidates to tell us how he or she will fix it. Come with the agenda. But they can come with the agenda, but what happened? They need professionals to do it. That is why politicians are better when they are technocrats. So by the time you win, you're a politician, you win because you give us an agenda. But now the politician will appoint technocrats, people who knows the job. That is why when a technocrat turn politicians, they are the best. So Alex Cummings, he's not a politician, he's a technocrat, but now he's politician. Politics is part of everybody's life. You don't need nothing extra to be a politician. Politics is part of us. That is why, because we don't respect it, so we call them politrickers. Politics. They tell you what you want to hear. So Alex Cummings, understand his job. Understand his job. We need a manager in Liberia. We need somebody who manages the economy. All the things we're talking about in Liberia, the economic system in Liberia is terrible, it's bad. No responsibility, no nothing. Nothing. The corruption is the order of the day. The president allow his so-called men to do whatever they want to do, and the president will follow. But do you think Alex Cummings will look at his record, will want to fail, look at his integrity? That is why he said, I'm running for president, because no one's running for vice president. And one thing I can say, even if there were collaboration, with tickets with different parties, and we go to that convention, one thing I believe, even if Alex Cummings don't make it at that convention, he will not walk away. And one thing I believe in that. Even if you don't ask him to run as your vice candidate, he will not walk away. He will support the process. That is what we're talking about. It don't have to be him. He's running for president. Other people run for president. We know his inner party is not like CDC UP. Almost like the late Bromskin. Bromskin was a good man, qualified, but he was in a Liberty Party, a small party that could not defeat CDC or UP. UP and CDC are the two biggest parties because they got other people join them. The CDC got NPP, LPDP. Liberty and Unity Party is the Action. Do you know about Action Party? Most of you people who support the Unity Party today, you were born in 1996. You don't even know about Action Party. When Action Party was Action Party, UP were nowhere. The last election with President Top Udo, 1985, it was Action Party. UP was nothing. Ellie Johnson is the one that brought UP to life. So UP right now is the UP, the Action Party, and the Liberia liberalization, Liberia, the Pole Party. I'm trying to pick up the name of Gabriel Pole's party, Liberia Unification Party. Are three parties. In that party, the Gabriel Pole Party was Pele People Party. And Pele Group is one of the largest groups in Liberia. And They came together. So they're strong. All the other parties that just won, we got 46. If we got 46, Belete Party made it 47. Then Thomas Sir Joseph Party gone to 48. Then maybe Kano Bala, Human and Political Party, 49. Then Thomas Fala coming up with a party, 50. There's another party with Dr. Clark and other people. 51 political parties will be in Liberia. No one can win in the first round. It has proven 20 political parties, nobody win the first round. But CDC and UP will come with the highest. So if you're not part of them, but when they get into the second round, can they win? That is the whole thing. That is why these two parties fight for nobody new to get in the race anymore. If we have an election today, I'm not novice to the whole thing. And I will not pretend. I will not pretend about it. We have an election today. Everybody go on their own. The election will come down to CDC and UP again. You think if Joshua is not on the ticket, do you think the election will come down to CDC and UP again? I doubt it. Joshua is the one that make the CDC because Liberians vote on personality. And I believe even if Alex Cummings was not in the ANC will not be talking too. You understand? So people vote based on names. We agree. But Liberians, these two parties have not done us justice. The other group will argue, oh, but we're only there for 6 years. But show us your 6-year record. The other group will say, oh, we're there for 12 years. We're just coming back again. And the person who there is the vice president because he was vice president for 12 years. So he had nothing. But the person who elected this time from the UP should be the most experienced Liberian ever in the history, who was vice president for 12 years, worked in government, almost all positions, before coming to be president of Liberia. And look what is going on. They talk about roads. Look what is going on. All the projects is on hot. And there was money there already. This money was already being allocated. It was already there. But they would build small roads and they say, oh, we're building the wall. By this time, I thought the road from Monrovia to Grange was paved straight. But they say it stopped right in Tapeta. It stopped somewhere. I thought it was straight the way we talk about it. Oh, we're building the overhead bridge. Let me ask you. The road that we're going to Bonk County stopped in Nimba. What good it did for us? That we think that it's so important that this will happen for Liberia. No jobs. We're not even encouraging investors in our country. Drugs coming through our country. Individual getting rich every day. But we're catching the small fish, the big fish that are passing by. We don't have answers. $90 million worth of drugs. Somebody finished eating. People looking at Liberians as we are all drugs dealer now. When we get to the airport, they're searching our bags all over. They checking to make sure that we're not carrying anything. Why would you pretend as if this was the first time we paving road in Liberia? Oh, we got to fix the road because our farmers, and you're not even investing in the farm. That was a long-term and short-term thing. If you're doing the roads because you think that the farmer got to bring the goose in town, how they were bringing it in town before? How the farmers were bringing the goose in town before? That's what the yellow mission is all about. Liberians, we have our own problem. Come 2029, if we cannot make the decision in the opposition, if we can't come together, that one thing we do. If it not me, it can't be you. If we don't bring the best, then it make no sense. 2029, let us think for Liberia's sake. Let us think for our children. If you listen to me this morning, the keke rider, the pimping rider, I know you don't want to be a pimping rider for the rest of your life. It's a temporary thing. Certain jobs is temporary. We should do it for our workers, our civil servants, that they should be paid well, a living wage. We do it for the doctors, the nurses, the teachers, our police officers, our military. The people that do the jobs in Liberia today are underpaid. The people that are really, really working. That is why, don't tell me, you look at Ellis Cummings' performance, you look at his past record, there is no way you as a citizen saying that this man will fail. Because this man understands the economy. He have done it over and over. He don't have to be a government officials. You look at his past record, that is what you look at. But some of y'all say, oh, the man not even a community leader. But we appointing, we electing people that never even show us anything. How you think we consider him to say, oh, Ellis Cummings got money? Because he manages money well. He don't have to be president. Let me be honest with you. And I would never regret it, even if he's not president. But what I'm proud of is that I would say, yes, I stood up for something. And the Liberian people refuse. Because if that because of the job, then why should I waste my time? If I want to get my own piece of government job, why should I waste my time for 20 years, my people? All I needed to do, support. In the second round, I switched to another group. When I finish getting my own, then I come back again. Then support. In the second round, I go to another party. And then I will eat my own. What you believe in, if you don't believe in something, you fall for anything. In Liberia, they got educated people who don't need anything from a political leader. These people listen, they won't see the issues. They got educated people in Liberia that you got to promise them. They corrupt. They went to school, but they are so corrupt. What will you do for them? They got the ordinary Liberians. And when you're talking to them, by the time you finish, they say, so I hear you, what you say now, what the way forward? That means they're telling you they need money. That's truth. All the things we can talk from now to Judgment Day. Some people just tell me, say, man, don't waste our time, man. You don't get money, don't count on me. That's what make Liberia easy, vulnerable, poverty. Our schools are not working. We got other people who build the private schools and expensive, but they will look at the other guy because they don't like it. They say your own school is too expensive. They got government officials that drive the best car that they never purchased with their own money in their life. But they will look at the ordinary Liberian who hustle, get a little Mercedes Benz. They say, look at he won't be president, but look at the kind of car he's driving. At the same time, we the citizens rob the politician too. When the man come to campaign, we tell the man, say, oh, our biggest problem here is water. We don't even have a well. The man said, okay, I will help you get a well. The man took the well. He gave you water. On election day, you vote against him. You see? So you do me, I do you. On election day, you vote against the man. You go to Magibi, Oscar Cooper got over 200 Liberian students in BWR on his scholarship. At the BWR, where the children living on campus, he couldn't get 20 votes. Some people will come to Mr. Cummings, they call him in a community. He was in District 17. They made a long list of problems. The people you voted for, they help you. Oh no. But then most of you're giving only 1%. So, well, you understand, at that time we know you. They will go with that notion we don't know you. Fact checker, you will let to check. 2017, Alex Cummings visited 73 districts in Liberia in 2017. I'm not making it up. 2017, Mr. Cummings he visited 73 districts. Even President Weah, Mr. Bwaka, did not. We know him. Do you know who went around and said they don't know Mr. Cummings? Are the ones that know Mr. Cummings, who know the ability of Alex Cummings. Nobody in Liberia criticized his ability. Nobody. But you telling him, it's like you telling me, telling someone, you say, my man, you're too good. What you need to do, just stay home and we will call you, we'll call you to do the work. But just to let the man be sitting there, but later on we'll bring you in because of the system. It's not a dress right dress. It's not first come, first serve. If that first come, first serve, President Weah was never going to be president. Mr. Bwaka was never going to be president at this time because they got other people that were ahead of him. They got other people who started the race before Mr. Bwaka. If it was first serve, first come, first serve, they're not dress right dress. Until I can see another Liberian who has the quality more than Alex Cummings. Some are qualified in by paper. Some of them get PhD, some of them get 2 masters, some of them get 1 BSc with 2 masters, 2 associate degrees, different type. It mean that you qualify. It mean that you have the experience. Because even the book that you got the degree in was not even written by you. The book, I got PhD in political science. You don't write 1 book yet. The one that you learned, that you read to go through to give the degree, it was not written by you. We bring in people from abroad to come to Liberia and work. Nothing has changed. They only want the salary. Only the salary. But every one of them are afraid. That's why I'm saying that 2029, let us give Alex Cummings the chance. In the opposition, let us rally. I'm not disrespecting Noah. I'm not disrespecting Mr. Ability. I'm not disrespecting Mr. Gonglo. I'm not disrespecting any of the other people. But your best is what you produce. Your best. And I'll be honest with you. I'm not campaigning for Alex Cummings to run to go as vice president. Because the change will not come that we're looking at. Let me be honest with you. I am not. And I will say with no apology. I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know how you feel because you come on the station, you call me and say, oh, let Mr. Cummings go as fast. I can get versed with you. But I am telling you, I am not campaigning for Alex Cummings to go as vice president. Because the agenda that I know, they will not even go by it. Because of Alex Cummings' agenda, that is why I am supporting him. And some of you pretend as if you've never heard it before. Some of us pretend as if he's not in existence. You know, it is good to vote for people, yes, because the popular, we agree. But leadership, my people, they're not popularity contests. Some are You think Barack was voted for because he was popular? No. Because of what the quality they saw in him in 1984 when he gave that speech. There's no white or black American. People started watching. And when they look at his record, That is why he was able to win 2 terms. Because if he was never going to perform, he was never going to win a second term. So his leadership ability make him popular. Oh yes, because he know how to rap too, he know how to speak. But if you're popular and you lack the leadership ability, your popularity drops. Liberians. The most popular man in Liberia is George Manneh Weah. He is the most popular Liberian now. Another man that was popular, but he's in jail and can't break the jail. A child stealer. What makes him popular? Because he was the rebel leader of Liberia. He was the rebel leader of Liberia. And we make him president. You kill my man, you kill my pa. We make him president. He never had a PhD. He know how to talk. He know how to make his way through. We voted for him 75% of the vote. We brought in rebels, the people that kill us, the people that destroy us. We gave them power. What was there for us? Always government of the few, not government for the people. The people bring a government in, and the government is only for the few. But who usher the government in? The people. Less than 1 million Liberians voted for UP. Today, who's benefiting? The people of Lofa. 90% of the appointees in government are from Lofa County. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I challenge you. You can go and give the list of all the ministers. So when I say 90%, suppose say, oh, 90% of the country, no. If the ministers from minister proper to deputies, if that 100, check the 90% in there. All the big jobs, all the real good jobs are with the people from Lofa County. That's not how it's supposed to be. But because we said that he pays, that's why they always use the word that our time to enjoy. The former vice president said it, Joel Howard Taylor, that's our time. So if Alex Cummings is president tomorrow, he should look at what people from Maryland and say that at time. No, he's not running for president for Maryland. He's running for president for Liberians. We would love the coalition. There will be a coalition. We'll collaborate, but not now. Not now. So Liberians, all this thing we're doing, do we love our country? That's the question. You love your country, Liberia? But every day we the ones say the president, oh, the president get Liberia at heart. President, we are got Liberia at heart. Yes. He used to come down during the war, play football, play for Liberia. That's his gift. But we had ordinary Liberians who used to go to Liberia during the war. Some of them dug wells, some of them help with food, some of them help with all kinds of things. But we just glorify people and downplay other people. Because Alex Cummings is not in the street dashing money out. And they say Alex Cummings get money. Why he can't just create jobs? They say Alex Cummings get money. Why he can't just kind and build factory? That's all he should do. But we're taking the job now and giving it to somebody different. We're giving a job to different people. Yeah. Alex Cummings never stole from us. Alex Cummings never brought war to Liberia. Alex Cummings is just like you and I. Let me be honest with you. He was not manufacturing in a company, in a factory. He's not a robot. Alex Cummings just like you, the same way an ordinary Liberian child suffer. He's not from a poor family. But those days, all the women, they used to hustle. They used to work hard. For me, my mom used to sell bread. We never went to bed hungry one day. Joseph Walker, he went to CWA from Lofa County, CWA. Tell me, that's what used to happen those days. We complain about the Congo people, all the Congo did this, but most of our people went to good school too. The government changed your name, but he's saying to the best school. Chipo. Chelsea. They changed your name, but they sent you to the best school. Now we remove them. We got vexed with them. Our own family will bring them from the village and making them to be slaves in our homes. We can't even help our own. We can't even build schools. Everything for us. We destroy lives. But we're stealing more than the people that we destroy because they stole from us. The liberators are always the oppressors. The same children yesterday advocating, they stay advocating today. You know, sometimes that's why some of us are very consistent. So I'm not the other ones. Some of them have failed because of their belly. Some of them fail you, but you don't talk. Some of them jump from place to place, but you're not saying nothing. Some of them supported this. They want to support this one. They support this one. Jella monkey, don't from tree to tree. You don't say nothing. You can say nothing. But then when we tell you the real truth, we got serious problem. You got serious problem with us. Some of them can't even argue. By the time you start arguing, oh, move from him at 1%. Because you don't know. By the time you start talking, you start cursing. Because you don't know. You chose not to know. You chose not to learn. The Constitution made it clear when it comes to president business. Nowhere in there they tell you say the vice president is powerful than the president. Ellis Cummings go as vice president today. He will be packed for the next 6 years, and there will be nothing until that person dies. Do you know your own future? Do you know how long you will live for? So he don't have to be president. And I'm saying it to be frank with you. It will be done that even if he accept it, which I know he would not, because he's a man that believe in one plan, and the plan is always in that. That's one thing I took from him. He said, if you're going somewhere, stop accepting plan B when you even reach to where you want to go. Oh, I'm going for interview. I apply to be a security guard. But if I get there, you won't reach there yet. Though. If I get there, even they want me to be the gardener outside self, I will accept it. You already defeat yourself. You already, that's true. And that's what we do all the time. We don't reach to the place, but we already settle for the next one. You go into the World Cup. Even if we win a World Cup, say, at least we attend a World Cup. That means you're not doing nothing. You're not going there to participate. You're not going there to win. You're going there just because they say you can go there. Leadership is our problem. That is why most of the people are afraid of Mr. Cummings. And George, let's open the phone line. Let's hear from our people. Come 2029, we need a new face, my people. If we really want to move Liberia forward, come 2029, we need a new face. We need a new face come 2029. Yes, we need a new face. So, George, open the line. Let's hear from the people.
Okay.
And we need to
Okay.
collaborate.
Okay, General. So, folks, wherever you are, I'd like to say welcome to Care Radio 95.9. In the program you are listening to, Independent Minds for a Better Liberia on Care Radio 95.9. The numbers to call and be a part on the show this morning 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. The Lone Star number 0881 871 670. The Orange 0777 959 959. The numbers to call and be a part on the show this morning. Okay, so if you are listening to us, I'll also welcome to Care Radio again, and the numbers to call 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. The Lone Star number and the orange number 0777 959 959. The numbers to call and be a part on the show this morning.
Okay, while we're waiting, like my brother Imaya Yato just said, from Monrovia to Buchanan was paved. Since Ellen Johnson time, they paved the road from Monrovia to Buchanan. Yes, that's true. How many jobs did the
Okay,
Basso people get?
good morning. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the program. Your name? Yeah, welcome to the program.
Thank you for the show. I've been following this morning.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Okay, for the numbers to call and be a part of the show. General, you are saying something coming?
Yes. And since Ellen Johnson time, the road from Monrovia to Buchanan was paved. How many jobs have been created in Grand Bassa County since then? Are the people living better? Every time we talk about roads.
Okay,
And
General.
another person who just said he visited 73 district and did what? That's the question they asked them. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. Oh, we lost our caller on the numbers to call 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. Let me go back to the line. Good morning.
Good morning, man. Josephine.
Man, good morning.
Morning. Yeah, good morning to General.
Good morning, Majo.
Yeah, please allow me to appreciate man, General.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
General, I tell you thank you. I tell you thank you last week. I know you were so busy, so you pick on the call. I tell you thank you for everything you and your brother just did for the senior room. I give God a praise that you never made it to let me down. I don't have anything to give both for you, but this Jesus that all always said it and the betterment that you want for we like great people. Let God hear your heart desire.
Amen.
For you and your brother. I'm talking about Lofa. I tell God thank you for my two sons. And I want to say we the Labrador ready. What general they putting in us? We need to take it this time around. Myself will go back. They may 40 year or 40 year, he will do what we want. But here today, everything just going. My disappointment right now again with this drug issue. The first child I ever came out of my son in the street. In the street taking drugs. In full now, there's already 4 children. But now, one in the street. They didn't now graduate. The only brother that he didn't want in the street taking drugs. So they drop in there, it really get to me. But I don't have power to say anything. That what we're saying, we get joy. We are not time yet. We are never doing well. Drug coming into the country. We're moving. We are so better men will come. But in that now answer is getting well. Where we coming from? We have no drug cartel in Liberia. So me, I don't get anything to say, but I said, God, thank you that I for my 7 years, I was waiting to get better things. The whole thing I said, we here my children benefit nothing. We're not benefit nothing, we're not seeing anything. We need a mother, the way our children in the street, we eat pains. So, in 2029, I will always say, in 2029, if I keep here, even a watch for him at here, I need to start looking for cutting out to clean it. I want to try to it. He need to do better. If God give me long life, the years that will come, if I will be living, I'll get a chance to move in and move in. But for now, I want to try it too. So I can tell my children, you not try for me to do, not try everybody. You can big also. Me, I decide for myself. I put that for the government in power. Me and my children. But nothing. Nothing again. Nothing again. That mother, they call mother, you see, I was talking. Me and Giuseppe, I don't even know. I can tell you what you're ready. Me, I was never into asset. I don't even the flower with somebody who you go for, who you move for. I can be taking the message that people brought to us. I thought that what they would be doing. But the way I see things, it don't really be like that. We are nobody exchange about we are good, we are not good, and cut to my side. Those mountains here, they give you, if you hearing me, and you're not on our other one, they give man. I don't like to talk about my friend with me because we're supposed to empower each other. We're supposed to be there for one another. Don't come on the platform and spoil my need at that. I know you in person. And then somebody show me you and say, yeah, man, is here yet. When we were running up and down here, the message that people brought to order what we whole battle. For me, I used to say, Joseph, but I'm not going to get free. So he will do better than what I used to say. But right now, the platform put me there. Yesterday, I was somewhere. I want to boys that were less on here for me. I said, well, Jesus, I will answer for me now. I was just listening to them, they were talking. Me, I would think, maybe I will try it. For me. My spirit met happy and say, they try talking something. So I sat up at there, but I opened my mouth because I was also booked. He's speaking at the big people. You work and see what I say. What do you went on there? The only thing I always had is myself, Papa, you show the children enough to be the person over. If you want to go for you, let's try it too. I say, in my hand, I said, I think I can be in my mother area. So, Mama, I think you mean you're not getting out of talk.
Okay, man.
See you, you embrace you embrace me. Well, you go for the party, you go for the party, you get hot, and I'm touching hand on the guy in the street. I'm speaking here. Thank you for my son, Baba.
Okay, man.
Thank you very much
Good morning.
for that.
Yeah, good morning. Your name? Oh, Lade. Welcome to the program. Yeah. Okay, it's not being ready yet. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Your name?
Yeah, brother. This is the voice of Idrissa.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yeah, my brother. Oh, my word. My brother, pathetic, really. On the whole drug issue, my brother. The way in which the idea is proceeding, Gregory. I don't know. This young brother, I don't know. Is compromised or what? My brother, gotta tell me. Because the man will be speaking loosely, even attacking senator. Imagine. So who read it? Yeah, Gregory. My brother, that's sad, man. It's pathetic and problematic. It's because to see people like Gregory and defending now, Gregory that should be for pressing people carrying the people to jail. Like Gregory and defending people. That's why I say, yeah, these guys they are good for nothing like Liberia. The guys, they are idiots. Really. Because I need to be compromising your phone and money. Your king is going to clean the mess. Serious junk, like people too many. You can't bury your head in the sand, grab a como, you defend Zio, is okay, he's a college ball. Let's pick that Gregory guy, I don't know. Wow. I don't even know what to happen. They feel that we are like them, they are burying their head, they just don't love for country. I really think of Gregory Como, brother, give me a chance, let me expose this big-headed guy called Gregory Como. Because the man has been well for our country. This guy, because of safety, they are putting cattle in Minnesota. This guy has put to make RD. You can do a needful to do a professional job. Then you tend to defend people yet. Oh my word.
Okay, my brother.
We need to expose this idiot called Gregory. Let's expose this guy. They may not mean well for our country. We need to kick them out.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, George.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Your name?
Edward.
Okay, Edward. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, not too bad. One big commander in general. Jump on last time, but you didn't respond. So you know how come you for G. So I have to be with you tomorrow, you know that.
Me?
I said general, you know.
Oh, okay.
I have to be with you tomorrow, G.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, so you know, Liberia is just a country that we have to take care of our people. the moment we talk, we'll be a great impact. And I can assure you, this show is making a great impact. You may not know. There are some people that are know, but half of the people that know they are getting afraid. And Mr. Kishan, I have a conversation with you. If you know what your logo, I have a conversation with you. I wish you would take it also get this for some person. Thank you. What's your logo? This is only for you for the radio. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Okay, hello. Good morning.
Sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, 1 minute. Welcome to the program. Good morning, my brother. Oh, we lost our caller there. Let me go back to the line too. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Baba.
Yeah, good morning, man.
I'm Kima.
Mikey, man, welcome to the program.
I'm calling for.
She near the monitor. She can,
Yeah, lower your monitor a little bit. The monitor. Yeah. Okay, man. We go back to line 2, yeah? Good morning. Yeah. Your name? Oh, somebody. Yeah, welcome. Okay. Okay, my brother. Okay. Okay. Okay, my brother. Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Your name?
My name is Smokey Johnson.
Hey, Johnson, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I just wanted to say that Kumis could be a good president, but the problem I see here is that he wants to come and start from the top right away. And from what I'm seeing in Liberia, every president that comes into power has to go through some simple. So I think coming should start from somewhere, maybe senator, vice president, and let us see how he performs before we can let him be president. This is my opinion.
Okay, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me tell you the other call and across all the general. Oh, we lost our call. General, you ain't coming.
Okay, let me just address the last caller. Thanks for your opinion. Thanks for you calling. And I want you to listen to me again. In fact, let me welcome and Anthony. Anthony, how are you?
I'm doing great. I was going to respond to that guy, but go ahead,
Yeah,
General.
but you
But
will stay add on it. You will add on it. It's so
you know,
sad
let
in our country.
Anthony coming then. Yeah, because
It's sa-
let Anthony coming. Let
yeah,
me come in.
just how he started with the sad is in our country. So I want Anthony go ahead respond to that guy. Just take your time, man.
Yeah,
And,
so thanks to all the callers, who have taken the time this morning to express their opinion. We value everyone's opinion on this platform. However, to the last caller, Liberia's number one problem today is leadership, and Liberia's second problem is the economic issue. Who do you think today in Liberia can handle the economic challenges of Liberia at the executive mansion? Of all the political actors in Liberia today, the answer is simple. It's Alexander Benedict Cummings, the man who have a clean track record of managing complex compound company with outstanding performances from Africa to Europe to the United States. And so when you come here and say, let he start to be a senator, what is the function of a senator? Can a senator develop the country? Can a senator build road? No. The work of the Senate article legislature is very clear. Make law, represent their people, and do oversight. Their basic function, they are not even executing that function. How then can you say Commission should go start as a representative or senator? You need someone who will move the country forward, who will manage the resources, who will create the private sector that does not exist today, or that middle class that we do not have. The Liberian government is a higher employer, which is bad for our nation. We should have the private sector driving the economy of Liberia. So when you sit here and say, oh, let companies go try, first and foremost, take your time. The same phone that you use that have internet on it, research Alexander Benedict Cummings. Just type it in Google. You will see his profile is out there, and you will educate yourself on that. But since you have not done it, to those of you who are listening to us, what Liberia been desperately seeking for is what Mr. Cummings brings to the table, and that is that executive leadership, that executive managing skill to be able to manage the resources of the country and get the value that we deserve in Liberia. That's the simplest way I can put it for you. General, I want to leave it there so you can,
yeah, thank
continue on
you.
that point.
And you see the last caller. It is your right to say whatever you want to say because one thing I know you are not a LS Cummings supporter, which is fine. It's for me. You got the right to support whoever. But when you say that, he said he's good. I know he's a good man. He's this and that. But according to Liberia thing, you must start from somewhere. That means you're not saying the truth. There's nothing say you must start from somewhere before you get to somewhere. There's nothing say that. There's nothing the Constitution say you must be an educated man before you run for office. There's nothing in there. But as Liberian, we got smartphones. We must check out our leaders, people who want to contest, people who want to do certain things. What are you looking for in a leader? What are you looking for in a leader? You're looking for a leader who started as representative to senator. That's why representative and senator can stay in that place for the rest of their life. But the president, to be a president of Liberia, is not just a politician, not just a mere politician, somebody who just talk and sit down and don't even know it from say. You understand? But you don't even know the main record. When we voted for Darius Dillon, he was never a representative. When we voted for George Weah as a senator, not even a county, not even a representative, or not even a community leader, he had no position. He never worked. He only came from playing soccer, and we make him president. And we would compare the 9 years We can still say, but we talking from senator to president. We never saw the job to know, because you said we should make Ellis Cummings senator to know if he knows the job. Mr. Bwaka was senator before. Mr. Bwaka was representative before. Mr. Bwaka was just a vice president or sitting vice president who that were parked in garage for 12 years. But you make him president. So I don't know if every time you talk about this governmental experience or governmental experience, I don't know why you're taking us from. I don't know. I don't know. But my friend, for my advice to you is sometimes make us look limited when we come on radio and make such a statement. And I know that things I would never do. I would never tell nobody in a particular party or tell Mr. Bility, say, Bility, why you can't go run for senator before you come to president. I would never say that. I would never tell one Congress, say, my man, just go as VP. Because the VP level is between two individuals. But I'm saying it again, I'm not campaigning for Ellis Cummings to go as VP or senator or representative. So I would not feel bad if you decide not to elect him. But I know come 2029, the Liberian people are deciding. And because we know it's resonating, that is why people will come with distraction, but they will not distract us. I know sometimes when they ask the kind of statement, it's a distraction, and you take 2-3 minutes of your time to explain. But thank you. And for those of you who make the calls, I want to say thank you. To my Jesus and my CC, we are all Liberians. And let us say this: you don't have to be a member of ANC to support Mr. Cummings. There are a lot of us who are not members. But to the independent people who have not joined any political party, let us please look out of the box. They got people in Liberia who they are not We Are fans, they are not Mr. Bwaka fans, they're just in the middle. Open your eyes. This time around, you can play a vital role. You can make the decision. We have 2.5, according to our past record, 2.4 million, almost 2.5 registered. But the gone election was just 1.6 million voted. The other people refused to vote. And this time around, the Oma in the market, the people, the marketeers, the ordinary people, if you don't vote, the problem will continue. Don't say, well, I got to go sell. We know that. They say when you're in the water, you don't worry about getting wet. We already going through hard time. We catching hard time. I'm going to say catching hard time. Because once you're in the hell, I'm in the hell too. We can make the difference. We can get rid of these two parties and we will put them in a spot. Let us see good leadership. This is not about going after anyone. But everyone knows that for the last 20 years, going to 20 years, Liberians, we cannot be talking about road and be bluffing. Like my friend Yato said, they paved the road going all the way to Probasa. How many jobs have been created? Since early Johnson that they paved that road. The Basa people living better today. But when we're ready to tell us about roads, what have been doing? They paving the road going to Maryland and not create any jobs. Leadership is what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that will manage the country, manage our resources. So if you put every one of them on the floor, Ellis Cummings will come flying. You ask the same people that are against Alex, they will tell you that man, he's a good man, that man can make it. But we can't bring him here because you know that guy, he wants power chopping. So you feel good for corrupt people to continue to lead you. You feel good about it. Your representatives stealing from you, your senators. The Constitution is clear when it comes to the legislators. They're there to create law, make the laws finish. They're not managing nothing. They have not changed nothing. That's where the politicians go. The politicians, the one that can talk. That is their area. Because they come up with all the good things, but they cannot implement it. Then the executive implement. That's why they have the technocrats, people who knows the job in the executive. It's not just politicians. Look around the world. All the people that you see today in other countries who are president, they were technocrats turned politicians. John Mahama, he's not just a politician. Find out, see what he's doing. Look at the Ethiopian president. Look at all the other presidents, the Kenya president. Look at all these guys and know where they're from. Know their ability. Mohamed Abdullah Touare, Ibrahim Touare, military men, but well disciplined, a patriot. In 5 years, look where he took his country to today. Who told you we can't do it in Liberia? Who said we can't do it in Liberia? You think the people are, they're corrupt too, but they put their country first because they understand freedom. Freedom is not free. Ethiopia, look at Ethiopia today. The president, you think the president was just a politician? No. No. But in Liberia, we say, oh, we take one politician who can lie and make them president. Yeah. Even Madame Salif, all the thing we talk about Madame Salif, she understood exactly what Liberia wanted. It was just a second time when the corruption opened up. When they opened the corruption, just to make money. Mr. Bwaka got nothing to lose. With his age, has nothing to lose. Liberia is supposed to be flying by this time in 3 years for the experience of Mr. Bwaka. But we're doing the same thing. Then when you talk, we say, and they did it before too. You competing against CDC. We're supposed to be competing against the world. The other countries say, look, we're better than Guinea, we're better than Sierra Leone, we're better than Ivory Coast. That is what we're supposed to be talking about. Not to sit there and be worrying about how we're sleeping. We're not even secure. Drugs come in the country. The police director confused. The justice minister confused. Nobody know what to say. That when you speak in the public court of opinion, people know exactly that it's not truth. And let UP take responsibility. So if they can't give a kind of 19 million, do you know how many drugs have passed through the country? We're not safe. How it entered the country? It was produced in Liberia. So at the end of the day, the citizens will give their own views. It was produced in Liberia or what? Liberians. So come 2029, we're saying that we must make up our mind. Our mothers and fathers, please don't allow the one bag of rice of $5 to confuse you again. Don't do it. You saw it for yourself. You are all in a poo-poo water. We see some of our advocates. Where are they today? We saw some of them supported Ure. They came to WIA. They went to Madame Salif. They went to Mr. Bwaka. They left from Mr. Bwaka. They went back to WIA. They came back to Bwaka. They're one person. The same people that put you in the street. Yesterday, they insulted Mr. Bwaka. They turned around and insulted Mr. WIA. They went back to Mr. WIA. They came back to Mr. Bwaka. And we still gave them audience. But we that are standing up for something, you choose not to listen. That's your business. That's your business. But you would not discourage us from loving our country. You would never discourage us, for me, for loving Liberia. And once I say I love Liberia, I love the people, because Liberians are good people. Liberians are good when you give them the responsibility. If you empower them, they will do better. But because we don't empower Liberians, I don't care if one Liberian steals from me, but the next Liberian, once I try you, I trust you. Until I cannot trust you. But once I try you, you're still a good person. So guys, let us open a line. And no, we're getting ready to close now. We're not opening a line again. And y'all have a beautiful day. And let, what's his name, come in and they'll do a quick closing. Anthony, are you there?
Yeah, money. Yeah, close, man.
Yes. So guys, y'all have a beautiful day. And George, thank you very much for everything. Continue what you do. And to our Liberian people, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. And a disclaimer, this is not a show owned by Kia Network. This is a private, this is a show that's sponsored by ordinary Liberians, independent minds. Some are from UP, some are from CDC. There's people that are sponsoring the show. So I want to say thank you very much. For those of you, I respect your calls, but let us do the right thing, and the right thing will be done. I believe it. Have a beautiful day, Josh.
Yeah, see you guys.